Shadow, what the fuck are you doing here? What time is it for you? It's like isn't it like 3 a.m.? What are you doing here? Bruh. 1 a.m. Okay. I guess I can't say anything. You're defending Super Earth? What? Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure, okay. I guess I can't complain. I'm usually up watching your streams at like 2 to 3 a.m. So unless I have somewhere to be, obviously. Anyway. I don't have any particular plans for this stream. I just haven't slept. I was like, I need to stay awake because I really need a hard schedule reset. And if I don't do— oh, it's a Helldivers 2 update. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I have not played Helldivers 2. I probably should have recognized Super Earth though, because I am aware of that much. For once you will actually hear Chell in the background, because he's wide awake. Wow. But yeah, I'm mostly just here. I'm just here, I'm chilling. I'd be here. I'm working on some stuff for conventions. I don't know. I've done like most of this already, to be honest. Basically I'm making like a little booklet for my commission stuff, so that I'm not shoving all of it onto one page. I need to make the page for quick commissions still, and some more complicated pages. It's basically just like a mini portfolio to, I don't know, give people a better idea of what I do for commissions, because let me see if I can actually find what my current commissions page looks like for conventions, because it's pretty bad. It's not bad, but like, it doesn't really give a— it's kind of a mess. It's a little bit of a mess. Yeah. And now that I have all my shit on VGen for commissions, it's— I don't know. People don't usually go for like the full-on commissions, so I don't know. I figured I'd give a better idea of it. So it's nothing too complicated, because I have like a folder I'm gonna put these into. Just, you know, give variety, and I can add to it if I add more commission types. This is— oh god. It's all just in one file. This is what I was doing like an hour ago. I paused for a while to make tea and eat a snack. I think the Yippee character heroes will be a popular option. Because obviously, in person people aren't aware of it, but my Yippee keychains and stuff are very, very popular. To the point where I generally have to consider if I should really just be focusing on Yippies, which I don't want to do, but like, fuck. It's crazy. People really like autumn creatures. Even people who— even it looks like you're laughing at my suffering, which is pretty funny, not gonna lie. I don't have any new emotes! Listen! The only new-ish emotes— like I say newish, they're like a year old already. And like a couple of animated emotes. And like, I really need to redo my emotes, just in general, but I haven't really found much of a point because I've been streaming so infrequently. Like, I'd be streaming like 3 times a year at this point. I do want to stream more though. But last time I tried to stream, it kind of put me off for a while because my internet was not behaving, and I still have— the internet is just forever an issue, I think. Because we're not on fiber. and we'd have to get them to dig a wire in to get fiber, which is a pain. So yeah. Internet suffering. Yeah, it was really bad last time to the point I just fucking gave up because it's just like, it's not happening. We're still having issues, but I've noticed they're usually at night, so I don't know if it's like it's usually evening to night, which is when I usually stream. Not usually this time of day. Which I really don't get, because I would think that this time of day would be far worse for it, but I don't know, it's some weird, I think it's, I don't know if they're like throttling it or what. It's really odd, because we have episodes where the internet will technically be functional. It won't be like going in and out, because that is an issue we have as well. Where it'll just go in and out and in and out, and it's like, there's no point in trying to do anything of substance, because it's just really severe. And it'll do that for like anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour, sometimes a couple of hours. But also, what happened the last time when I was trying to stream Final Fantasy XIV was that it was just really slow for no reason. Which I think is more some sort of something's throttling it. Because that specifically only ever happens in either the evenings or at night, like at 1 AM, which is a really weird fucking time for internet to get throttled. So I don't know what the hell is going on with that. Like, in the evening, I kind of get it, because, like, oh yeah, like, everyone's off work, everyone's, like, trying to, you know, get their internet time in. You know, fair, whatever, is kind of a pain, and I don't like it, but, like, okay, I get that. But when it's at, like, 1 or 2 AM, I'm like, what? What? What the fuck? I don't know, maybe it's all the students. It's probably the students or something, I don't know. They at one point, like, tried to blame it on the amount of devices we have, and it's like, no. We're not using all of those at the same time. And it's not constant, it's only at specific times, when usually we're only using, like, 1 or 2 devices each at that time. Half of the devices are, like, smart devices, like, my flatmate's fucking lights, which I don't think are draining the internet. I don't think their Google Home is fucking killing it. So yeah, I don't know. I hate my internet. And showing is like slow right now. This is exactly. Can't believe you're trying to use the internet you're paying for shit ahead. I know, right? I know. It's fucked up. Pain in the ass. Yeah, it has like weird little blips, but to be fair, that could also be today, because, like, today it might be because my flatmate is working from home. Possibly. I don't know. If it stays at like a reasonable amount where it's just like occasional drop frames, I don't mind. I only mind when it's like most of the stream is just drop frames and it gets to like half an hour behind. You know? But yeah, well-known bandwidth hog. Google Home, I'm sure. That thing that we really only use to turn on only their lights. It's only their lights that turns on with it. That and the hallway lights sometimes, which we don't usually use very often. We usually just use the normal lights. And they sometimes will set a timer for their food. And that's about it. No, it's really dumb. We had this issue on our previous internet provider as well, because we did actually switch to try and fix it. Because we thought we were on BT before, we're on Vodafone now. But it's the same between the two, and we finally got someone in. Like, after that disaster stream a couple months ago, we were kind of like, okay, no, we need you to send like an engineer inside our home, please, to fix shit. Because this is fucking ridiculous. Like, we're... it's borderline unusable half the time. And it's not great when we're trying to do shit that requires the internet explicitly. So we did get an engineer in. We do now have a backup router. So we have our main router, which we got replaced. We have the main router, we got given, like, all of this for free, by the way. Well, not free, but, like, we didn't get charged extra. They were just like, okay, we're gonna, like, upgrade your plan, and we're gonna give you some things to hopefully help. And it has helped a little bit, I will give them. It's not perfect still. We still have issues, but it is better. It's better than it was. Just slightly. But like they gave us a new router. They actually replaced the socket like entirely, in case that was the issue. So they can't like dig out our walls to check the wire itself, but they could replace the socket. So they did that. They gave us a new router. They gave us a backup router, which basically if the main router decides to just go kaput, it switches to the backup router, which doesn't stop things from, like, if I'm playing an online game, it will still usually, like, kick me off the game, but it'll usually, because it'll switch to the backup router, I can get in faster, generally speaking. It's not quite as severe, where sometimes before it would go out for just like 5, 10, sometimes longer minutes. So, you know, I mean, it's an improvement. They gave us a 5G dongle, which I don't think my flatmate has actually set up yet. Because we literally do not get data in here, which is part of the issue. Like, there's, like, one spot in the flat, which is their windows. My flatmate's windows is, like, the only spot in the flat where we can get any data. And sometimes not even that. Because my flat is made of brick. And just the area in general doesn't have good reception. So we don't really get a lot of... If the Wi-Fi goes out, I can't do shit. Or very rarely can I search anything. Like, even a Google search isn't really possible because the data is so bad. But I don't think my flatmate has actually set that up, even though it's been a couple months. I don't know. I haven't noticed any improvement, so I don't think they have. Which, I mean, whatever, I guess. But yeah. Hopefully, it has somewhat helped. It's still not great, but it's like, realistically, this is probably the best we're gonna get. Unless we can, eventually get in contact with our landlord to be like, hey, we need, like, a fiber wire installed. That means they need to dig shit up. Are you cool with that? Which probably the answer is not gonna be great. It's like, when it's we've gotten, like, broad permission for stuff within the flat. Like, if we need, like, internet wire, like, new wires and shit, they don't care. They do not give a shit. They literally just said, we don't care, do whatever. That's fine. Like, as long as you're not, like, damaging everything. You know, they're chill. But I don't imagine they'll be thrilled with the idea of digging up everything. Put a wire. I imagine that might be a bit more, like, they'll probably do it eventually, but, like, I don't know if they'd be particularly happy about us asking to do that. That might be a bit far. Like, I'm sure eventually they'll decide to, when, like, everything is moving to fiber. Because I believe it's only just being, like, installed on our street, like, a few months ago. So, I should probably actually do something. Unfortunately, I have to think, to do half this stuff. Let me get my... I'm literally just, like, taking shit off my VGen. I don't know how much to realistically put in. I guess I can put, like, all of my options in, because it's more of just, like, a broad encapsulation of, like, here's all the services I have on VGen. Wow. It's just because the next ones are annoying, because I'm gonna have to, like, go onto Canva to generate a, QR code. Let me copy this. That's not what I meant to do. Copy that. Get rid of these. I don't know why I did that, because I probably want to do the animated emotes first. Why are you so small? What? Stop that. Excuse me? Okay. Let's shrink that a little bit. Actually, no. I'll just... There we go. Not 30 pounds each though. Could you imagine if I charged 30 pounds for like hand animated emotes? That would be fucking insane. God. Animation commissions are so interesting as an experience to offer, though. I've had, like, I don't know what it is. People don't really seem to understand what they're actually asking. Because, like, I'll occasionally get, like, an email or, like, just on some random social media that they've found to contact me on, like, inquiring about my animation commissions. They'll be like, oh, yeah, it's, like, 130 pounds per second of animation. Which, by the way, is really fucking cheap. Like, that's actually a really kind of insane rate. It does go up depending on, like, the level of finish and shit. But, like, my base price for sketched animation is 130 pounds per second of animation. So, you know, like, 12 frames over 24 seconds, or 24 frames even, you know, and they'll ask, like, oh, how much would it be for, like, a minute and a half of animation? There's a reason why I have it capped on VGen to 30 seconds. There's a reason that I have it capped. Like, I don't know what they were expecting my response for how much it would cost. My rate does not magically change. It does take time, but, like, the more pressing thing, like, to put it into perspective, when you're asking me for anything over 30 seconds, you're asking me, essentially, to animate you a short film by myself, probably with a stupidly ridiculous deadline, with no pre-production. And, like, I'll give them, like, how much it would cost at base. I'll even, like, I'll give them options like, hey, like, this is probably realistically not in your budget. Like, I will tell them up front, like, realistically, what you're wanting is not gonna be within your budget. Like, no one is gonna... You're not... um, so like I'll usually give options as like I can charge less for like lower frame rates or like much less for an animatic instead. And then usually they stop responding. Because I'm like, I'm trying to work with you here, but like I don't know why a lot of people don't seem to understand that this is me offering like I think there was one where it was like a minute of animation or something. And you know, I totaled it to like it was like 5,000 quid or something. I don't even remember. I can't do maths at the top of my head. And he was like, "Oh, like that's is that normal prices? Like, cause that's like several months rent." So like I didn't respond with this, but I was like, "Yeah, several months work." What? What do you mean? Like, I don't know what you expected. So I generally recommend if you're going to get an animation commission and you don't have a large budget, cap it to something that's only a few seconds. Cap it below 10 seconds is probably more realistic. Please. Please. Like, I'm happy to do bigger projects, but people really do not understand how much work animation is. Because, like, charging... this was, like, the issue with me even deciding to do animation commissions in the first place, is because it's so difficult to price. Because when I do freelance work, I charge a day rate, which I think is much easier than pricing per second of animation. Like, vastly. Because I find pricing per second, or God forbid pricing per hour, which I wouldn't do for commissions. For commissions, like, it really does have to be per second, unless you're doing, like, a year character here. But, like, it's so difficult to price. Because different animations take different levels of work. So it's really hard. So I had to mull it over for like literally months of just like, how would I even... How would I do that? I don't know. Oh, let me grab this link. Dashboard. I'm very tired, so like my my brain is kind of slow right now. That took me like 5 clicks more than it should have. To find where I needed to go. QR code please. QR code please. That's so nice. What colors? Yeah, I don't know. People... It's not really a place of, like, disrespecting artists, I don't think. Because, like, a lot of the people who asked, like... I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's the case at all, but I think people just really don't have the perspective of how much they're actually asking. Especially because it's like, listen, like, I don't have a full-time job. I don't even have a part-time job, because the job market here is so fucking shit. It's, like, genuinely impossible. That'll work. I'll have to edit it a bit, but that'll work. There we go. I don't know, because I'm just like, this is effectively, like, kind of forced to be my job. I don't really have much of a choice in the matter at this point in time until I land something else. This is like, I kind of need to eat. And I have other shit to do as well. You know? And also, I have a fucking degree. Right? I feel like that's usually something to take into account with these things as well. I have a degree here. I don't know. People don't know how much goes into it. And how long it actually takes. Especially because, like, a lot of internet animation also isn't hand-drawn. A lot of internet animation is, like, tweaked. Maybe rigged, even. Depending. But, like, or if it is hand-animated, it's usually not that much, and they usually reuse a lot of animation. Which is fair, and they should do that. Like, for animation memes, it's fine. Just reuse shit. But I think the perception of internet animation for, like, an individual, I think has gone quite... it's quite severe. And people are like, oh, I want to, like, do the AMV in my head with my OCs. It's like... The perspective I have is that I have done an animated short film with other people. Like, I had to do one for my degree, and it was, like, 2.5 minutes-ish? I think it was just under 3 minutes. And we barely finished that. We didn't, like, do everything we even wanted to do for the deadline. But that took us a 1.5 years, and a significant amount of that was also done, like, right before the deadline in crunch. Which I think has really colored my perspective on it. Just, like, because I took on more work than I was actually supposed to for that project, just so that everyone else could actually get the shots that they needed to do, like, prioritize, done in time. Because I happen to be reasonably fast animator. That's the perspective I have. I know how long it takes for a team of people to animate 1.5 minutes worth of animation. I know how long it takes for a team. I've done a 20-second long shot before. Like, in one go. I've animated, and it wasn't even the cleanup, and it took me weeks for a 20-second shot of rough keyframes. Wasn't even in between. Wasn't even cleaned up. That shot in particular is really colored, like, my perspective on how much work I can do, like, reasonably. Hell, I had a job where I did a full minute of animation. That took me weeks, in part because of communication issues with the client, because I wasn't in direct communication. But, like, it was a 1-minute-long shot, and I was using repeat animation. You know, and that still took me, like, 4 weeks? And it was mostly looped. It was a lot of characters, but, like, it was mostly looped animation. Like, I know exactly how long it takes me, roughly, to do certain things with certain amounts of effort. Because, you know, I do cut corners in some places to get things done for my personal animations. Like I'll animate at like a lower frame rate. Cause I don't think a lot of the time you need more than, I don't think it always needs to be animated on more than 4s. 2s, animating on 2s looks nice and all, but it also takes a long time. And I think it's really, when you're animating personal work, I don't feel the need to do more than 4s. As in, like, 4 frames per second of animation. Versus 2 frames per second. Or, well, animating every 4 frames. So that would be like 3 frames a second, I guess. I could have worded that better. Unfortunately, my brain is colored with animation jargon. Why is my... Okay, get unstuck, please. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It does... It bugs me a bit. It does bug me. That's not hold on, actually, let me open this another file. That might be easier. For what I want to do. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's over here. I might be dumb here. Because I'm gonna pull different frames of this, I think. What's the best way to lay this out? Oh god. Oh no. That didn't work. Not like that. Let me actually... I know, I'll just do it as a PNG sequence. Don't be a big PNG, please. Yeah, fucking... Make that folder. Okay, that should be a bit better for this. If I can find it. Actually, I don't know if that's the best one to do. I might actually be better off grabbing one of the personal ones I did. If I can find the fucking file. I need to find the fucking file wherever the hell I've put that. Oh god. I actually have no idea where I would have even put that file. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here? I don't know. Where would it be? Where the fuck did I put it? Oh god. I don't know where I put it. Let me close that. Where the fuck? Wasn't this year's? It wouldn't be in that folder. God, my folders are so fucking disorganized. Why have I done this like this? Ah! Why have I done this to myself? Oh, there's one. There's one. Okay, I found one. I found one. I found one! Yay! Okay. Smart image sequence. Yeah, same folder. What? Okay. I think this is a better example. What's that? Oh god. Okay, it did not need to export every single individual frame, but okay. Makes it really annoying to parse through. Okay. I need to get these all at the same size. Okay. What's 60 like? That's too big. No. 40 could do. Maybe. 35? 35. Let's go 35. Yeah, I did notice that multi-streaming is now officially supported in OBS. I did try setting it up. It locked me out though of my YouTube. It was a while ago that I set it up, so it just kind of was like, eh. And I didn't really want to bother with it right now. For a stream like this. Because I don't even know if I want to multi-stream, really. Why did I do that? That's not what I meant to do. Yeah! Graphic design is not my passion. By far not my passion. Oh god. Let's try trying to even it out a little bit. They are very uneven. Okay, you know what? That works. Actually, I should probably check that what code actually registers. Just to make sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's cool. Okay. And then I was gonna do. Why did I close all that? I still need the fucking. I still need the QR codes generator. Why did I close all that? Yeah. I love how there's so many services that are like, oh, QR code generator, but it'll only last for a certain amount of days until you pay. Like, unless you pay. And then Kava's just over here like, yeah, you can have a QR code. Yeah. Expiring? No, it'll never expire. You made a QR code, it's gonna keep working. It's so funny to me. So now she's like, yeah, I guess I'll make a Canva account. I don't really use it for anything else. Look at that, I've been added to a custom feed. Hi. Cool. Canva the goat. I don't love. I mean, Canva's great for being like free. I don't love that it's also joined the shoving AI down your throat club. But I mean, like outside of that, I haven't really used it much. But I've heard it's quite good, like for graphic designers, as a free program. So I mean, I'm web-based, which is always nice, I think. I think it's good for a lot of people. But I'd really love if they would stop shoving generative AI in. I'd really love if they could do that. Or, well, stop doing that, rather. Cause I don't want that. But, oh well, I suppose I'm not their main user base, so they don't have to listen to me. I only use them for free QR codes that don't expire. Okay, oh, right. I need to think. Make my brain work. Make brain work. Work brain. I can't nod very well on this model. I don't know why. There we go. I just have to be very extreme about it. Brain work. Good. Brain work. I love puppeting. I'm so good at puppeting. That's why I rigged all my good expressions to my eyebrows. You know, like a normal person. Why have I not included my actual demo reel into this listing? Hold on. Why have I not done that? What is wrong with me? Let's put that in. I don't know why I don't care if it has my actual name, and I'm kind of over it at this point. It's fine. Let's put the third. Yeah, okay, that's big surreal. Oh, hold on. That's not right. There we go. I also dislike that they've named it like Magic Media. Oh. Okay, that's great. Can I... Free me. Let me out. Okay. I just want to not have to refill. Stupid fucking color. Get in there. Get in. Oops. Animation. Magic, yeah, magic. The theft machine, so magical. Oh, that's so silly. The trouble with this is that I don't want it to be deceptive. Fair enough. I guess that's the best way to do that. How'd you calculate percentages again? I forget. Forget. Calculator, save me. Save me, calculator. Help. Help. Google, help me. I don't remember how to calculate percentages. What is 20% of 130? 26. So... So that would be, what, 156 pounds for full body, I think. The problem is it kinda... Actually, it's because it's not flat rate, it's percentage based, which becomes quite... I don't know. No. Animation is hard. The price. Yeah, that's still 156 per second. I think I just shorten it to this. Yeah, I'll just shorten it to sec. That'll give you a bit more space. Body cleaned up. Full body. Why am I doing this? I could just place it into the fucking calculator. Hold on. Am I stupid? Wait. I might be stupid. Okay, hold on. Let me publish that. Let me... back to vegan. Here's my page. Use my goddamn calculator. It's my fucking... I can literally just use... Why did I do this to myself? Am I dumb? Anyway. Full body cleaned up. So full body cleaned up would be 187 pounds 20. Would I even bother with the 20 feet? It doesn't really matter. Fine. Round it down, I guess. We won't worry about lip syncing. I have like an extra 15% charge for lip syncing because lip syncing is a pain in the ass. I love doing lip syncing, but like for a commission is kind of a pain, you know? I very much enjoy lip syncing, but it is more work because I have to actually time it to audio. And timing it to audio adds actually a fair amount of extra work for some reason. Right, where is this? Is this just in my musical folder? Yes, it is. What? Oh, no. Not export, import. The tiredness is fucking heading, apparently. Jesus. I really don't know how long I'm gonna go with this stream, by the way. I have like a couple of hours until it's like a reasonable lunchtime, which is like I'll definitely get off before I eat because I don't want to I don't want to just like pause the stream for like 40 minutes while I cook lunch because I have to clean my dishes as well. I don't want to pause the stream for that. Yeah. Okay. Save, so I don't have to fucking redo that if it crashes or some shit. That the stream's not struggling too much this time. I'm actually quite happy with that. What else? I guess I don't know if I want to put my other animation-based commissions in, because I feel like waiting screens and Steam stingers are quite niche, if that makes sense. They're quite niche. I feel like at that point they'd probably be checking my VGen anyway, you know? The other ones are... I guess I could put some of the live 2D model stuff in. Maybe? I guess that's a bit more simple because I charge flat rates for those. Decisions. How many pages am I haven't actually checked how many pages I have in the little booklet thing. I also realized I haven't... I should have photos, but I need to like transfer them for my quick commissions, which I need to make a separate little page for. I don't know how I'm gonna put that one up actually. I guess probably just on my on my display. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Brain work real good. Brain so functional. Oh, there's an ad break. Oh, look at that. Thanks for telling me, OBS. You did so good at that. I probably wasn't looking. Oh god, that's gonna be a pain to search there, isn't it? Oh no. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Where the fuck are my photos of these? I wouldn't even be in those. Where the fuck would it be? Camera. I take photos of all the quick sketches I do. Or, well, I take photos of the ones I do for Etsy. I try to remember to take photos of the ones I do at conventions, but sometimes it's a bit busy, so I don't remember. I know I took one at the last con I was at. I know I did. I'm like 100% sure that I did that. No, I don't need that running photo. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. Okay. And then... what other ones do I want to include? That was cute. Yeah. Just do those. Yes, upload, please. Thank you. Let's just copy and paste this one. It'll work. No. Fucking... Delete those. Oh god, what? Okay. Right. It's £10 that I charge, right? I think it's usually just £10. Yeah. My brain is working. Quieter. On. I should probably actually put this like above. My mom's probably freaking out because I'm leaning over my keyboard to type. Or, well, I'm leaning over my drawing tablet, rather. It's busier. Ask to send me. New references. Yeah. This is like an issue I have with quick sketch is like really fun, but if it's like if I get commissioned at like 1 or 2 p.m. when the con is busiest, and I don't have a helper, which I don't for like more events than I do. But even events where I do have a helper, sometimes I just like it's too fucking busy. So I have had like a few times where I've had to be like, hey, if you come up, I'll get it done like within the hour. So if you want to come in like an hour to pick it up, or before the end of the con, that would be great. It's like when it's quieter, I can manage it, even when I'm like you know, even when I'm alone, but they're quite difficult actually. um God, yeah. Like sometimes I can draw it like right there and then others it's like nope, nope. Let's space this out a little as well, because it's a bit close. And then move that to just... Yeah, okay. That'll do. That'll do. What's next? My character design commissions get quite expensive. I don't know if I want to put them down. Not that the animation commissions were cheap, but like, I don't know. I have had some comments, like, oh, like your commissions are quite expensive. I'm like, yeah. I kind of need to make rent. You know, I look at my own prices sometimes. I'm like, how did I get there? Chronic undervaluing. It's like, I have all the cheap options too. I have options. I try to make there be options. Please, please, I just want to eat. I just want to afford my groceries. I don't know. I got the prides your character here is. I guess I could do those. Where's that? Yippee. Yippee. Do, 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 do. Uh, 120. Yeah. I should already have the thingy-majig somewhere. We're gonna put the actual files for that. I really need to clean up my fucking shit, dude. Man, I wish you could just print GIFs. I guess that would be like a lenticular card, but... That's tiny. It's way too tiny. I really wish I could just mass change these sizes to the same size. I really wish I could do that. Okay, that's really offensive. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Never heard doing that before. Oh, and I need to make another QR code. Oh, terrible, 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 awful. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. This takes like shockingly long to do. I do sometimes wish that there was a bit more snapping options. And there might be it, I just haven't looked. But oh, dead on. Hey. I need to find somewhere to write a note that, like, it's, what the fuck? The pride flag list I use for these is, preset. Because, I don't want bad actors to abuse it by asking for flags that I don't know. That could be really bad. I do have it on my BGen. It's like a preset list. Oh god, this is annoying. This is such a pain. This is so annoying. We need to fit QR code in here somewhere too. Just oh. This is so uneven. Move this up a bit. I'll fit the QR code somewhere. This also be on like a I'll be on an A4 sheet, so these could probably be a bit smaller as well if I really need it. That was well off. I'm so tired. I'm like simultaneously really tired and also not. Like, I'm tired in the sense that I can feel that my brain is kind of like... That was a funky tweet, Cello. I don't know if the mic picked that up. I could barely hear it through my headphones, but that sounded quite funky. I don't think I've heard that one before. Okay. Okay, buddy. That does clear up a little bit. Maybe I can squeeze these in now. I have to resize them all again. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. It's so difficult to show shit like this off in a physical printed example. Difficult, lemon difficult. Oop. Again, really kind of wish it was clipping. Or, snapping, even, is the word I'm looking for. Okay. And then last ones. I really hope I can fit all of these in one line, but I kind of doubt it. Maybe. Maybe. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Whee! There we go. Yeah. I can fill a QR code. I'm gonna add a little asterisk here. And back to my dashboard so I can grab this link. QR code. Make me a QR code, please, Canva. Like how you can kind of tell I'm getting more tired because my voice is just kind of dying out. I'm fading fast. Brain go. Oh. Oh, it's my fucking flag list again. Got like a set list of them. Trans. Non-binary. Bisexual. Asexual. Okay. Asexual. Asexual. Agender. Aromantic. Gender fluid. Gender fluid. I'm never gonna stop saying it that way. I'm so sorry. I didn't even watch that fucking show, but that clip really got me. That I got a kit. Gender fluid. I don't know what it is. The idea of Chucky, of all fucking people. He is a person, I guess, right? But of all people, this fucking serial killer trapped in a doll. just chill with the queer people. Chill with the queers, down with the queers. Totally cool with this kid being gender fluid. I don't know what it is about that. It's so funny. It's so fucking stupid, but it's so funny to me. It kills me every time I think about it. God, it's so funny. For no reason. god. Okay. Anyway, next up, I guess live 2D models, like my general live 2D models. Oh, fucking hell. Oops, wrong thing. Got to get rid of this. Fucking damn it. Huh. Oh god. Oh my god. I can't type. I can't fucking type. Let's just do my normal models, not including other things. I need to find where the hell I've actually put my models. Shrink down. Oh god. Bum 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 bum. Examples. Where did I put that model? Where did I put that finished model? Oh. Where the fuck did I put that model? I have it in another... Where the hell? Where? Huh? Oh. Oh, it was over here. I may be stupid. And then... Where the fuck is my current model? No, it's in here. Please import it and don't crash. Please. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. It looked like it was gonna crash for a moment there. It did not like that. It did not much like that. Yeah, that'll work. God could probably do with putting a QR code into it, but I feel like I should also probably go in and align these, huh? Wait, oh, fuck me, did I? Wait, did I accidentally delete the original? Fuck me. Oh no. Oops. I forgot to copy and paste it. I might be dumb. No, I'm just really fucking tired. That was a terrible mistake. Anyway. Redo that. Ah! I feel like I should maybe have put this as more of a work stream, but I was thinking of like doing a bit of sketching as well. But maybe after I finish this page, actually. I'm getting tired of this. I'm a bit, I'm a bit tired of typing, I fear. This is not the most exciting. And then I've gotta go and find the fucking basket. Sigh. At least the other ones are in the same Google Drive. That's quite nice. Use this one instead, actually. I have two PNGs for V5. Anyway, okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna so I got reached out to by someone a while ago for free samples for things, and I was thinking of making an acrylic standee as one of them. But I've been busy with other shit. I was thinking of making an ENA standee. Like Dream Barbecue ENA specifically. I can't type right now. But I've been struggling to like generate how I want it to look in my head. I've never made an acrylic standee before. So I'm kind of... Oh, he's really chatty now. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like hold on. I wanna. Hold on. I'm gonna turn that off as I kind of want to get the soundtrack for Dream Barbecue up. Not Cub Scouts playthrough, just the OST. I'm sure. Ah, that's really loud. I don't know if that came through for you guys though, because I don't think I have it captured. There we go. If I play that, that should come through. Jesus Christ! Let's make it nice and quiet. It does not need to be that fucking loud. Okay. How is that compared to my voice? You should be able to, like, just about hear it, but it shouldn't be too loud. Hopefully. I'm, like, trying not to nuke my own ears. Like that. That should be a good... I think that should be a good level. I think. I want to say. I want to say that's a decent level. I just realized I never posted that I was doing a stream on Instagram. Oh well. Ah well, whatever. I'm sure none of them care. I think part of my struggle with like designing a standee for ENA is just because of how segmented she is. I feel like I just need to kind of blob. I just need to blob for a moment. I need it to be blobby. Because... yeah, that should be fine. Let me shrink this down. So I mostly want to think about the shape of it at the moment. So maybe like thumbnail. Let's mess around with the thumbnail. Oh. Is that what was going on? I'm like mostly having trouble thinking of how I want it. Because I want to theme it around like the actual events in chapter 1, but it's so difficult! Because it's so much just... you know? Like vaguely gesturing with hands, you know? Like, I don't know. Because I don't want it to just be like a plain standee. I want it to be like kind of cool looking. Like something people would want to buy. Ah! Let me take a drink of my water. I don't know. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Oh, let me pull her up on the side, I suppose. No, I don't love that. Ah! Uh, what's the scenery from the game? I was trying to think of like some things that were like in the sky during the job section. That might be a bit difficult though. Oh, mannequins. Mannequin. Show me the mannequin. How to draw mannequin. So that's quite a recurring thing. I kind of want to work that into the base of it, I think. I do need to be really careful though to not make it uneven because it does have to actually stand up. I need to plan what the actual base will look like as well. Somewhere in here. ENA auction day. Green barbecue, I should probably specify. The auction day area. It's just want some cool floating pieces. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I'll just stick to bullets. This looks way too cool for what she actually does in the fucking game. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Just like a base thumbnail sketch. Oh my god. If I can fucking increase the size, please, that would be great. It would be grand. This is probably quite oversized as well. Oh, it's kind of awkward though. This would be the other side for ENA. Shit. That wouldn't work super well, like, compositionally. Maybe it works. Or maybe I could just... Oh, welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm just chilling for a bit and trying to design this standee that I keep putting off. I'm trying to decide if I want... I feel like it should be meanie face for this. But it looks a little weird. Am I tired? I haven't slept. I don't know, it could be worse actually, to be fair. I felt worse. I'm like surprisingly awake. Getting a bit hungry though. Or is it quite difficult? Insomnia, yeah. I really should probably go to a doctor about it because it's pretty bad. It's been pretty severe. I was working on some things for conventions, and now, I mean, this is technically still for convention stuff. But it's more actual drawing. So I was working on these before, pages of those. Read no work. It's so difficult to draw her expressions. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not done with those, but it was getting a bit boring and I didn't really want to work on them anymore. They're like nearly done. They're most of the way there. No, I don't like that either. I don't know if I should just flip it. Maybe you just need to flip it. It's quite difficult because the way her eyes work, it just kind of like sticks into the corner. So it looks weird if you don't widen it to have her look in any other direction. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to draw her eyes going down. Maybe I just need to like do the wide eyes. I don't know. I got this. It's been like the main thing that's stopped me from doing it because I just don't know how to compose it how I like. I don't want to make her look scared. Is there any screenshots that show her not wide-eyed? Not wide-eyed, but looking like forward or something. I guess it kinda is. Kind of. But even then, it's got like the wide eyes. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Okay. I found a reference. I found it. Found it. Well, thank you. Thank you. I made it a couple of years ago. I've gone through so many. Sorry, my brain is like really too tired to like communicate anything more complicated. I'm so sorry. Especially while I'm also trying to work this out. But thank you. I make all my models myself because I'm too poor to afford to commission anyone else for them. But it's been a while since I've actually made any models because I haven't been streaming too much, so I kind of had to like stop myself because I kept making models and then just not really using them because I haven't been streaming. I want to stream again, but it's just because my internet's been acting up and I've been busy. So we out here. I did make a Vroid model of one of my earlier designs though. The previous one to this one. But I don't use 3D super often. I didn't want to do it for like a random morning stream that because I usually stream the evenings if I'm streaming at all. It's very rare for me to do morning streams like this. It's purely because I need to stay awake. So I don't want to like, because most of my viewers are American. Yeah, I didn't want to just randomly show it in stream. The fucking morning stream that came out of butt fuck nowhere. I'm probably only gonna sketch this on stream because I don't want to stream for longer than like another hour today. Or, well, in this one. I might stream again later if I feel like I need to stay awake. Thank you for following! Welcome, welcome. I know there's an ad break at the moment, so I'm not going to say too much. Agile! Ah! Huh. I just realized something about ENA's design. I didn't like fully register before. I'm gonna wait until the ad break finishes though. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I just realized I didn't want to go into while the ads were still going, but I just noticed that the top part of her design, like, she has like this thing here, the collar, and never goes around. It's only on the front. And it doesn't go on top either. The top part is also the same color as her shirt. And I didn't notice that before until like just now. Just like, huh, interesting. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I guess because the previous ENA design, it was like a little sticky up thing. But I didn't realize it wasn't the same for this one. I thought she also had a neck. If I'm remembering correctly, because I've drawn both of them before. I don't... Just normal ENA, please. Yeah, she has like... I guess she does kind of have the same thing. I guess, actually. Huh. Huh. Oh, aside from, she does have the colored neck on the top part. That's just kind of interesting. Ah, interesting. Thank you. I only just noticed that after weeks of staring at this fucking design. And drawing it, like, at least a couple of times. I only just noticed that. I do not, however, like this hand, because I cannot comprehend how the fucking polygons are. It really confuses me. Yeah, this is very confusing to me. Little claw hand works. I'm sure some of those are Angons. I'm like pretty fucking sure. That's an Angon. That doesn't fucking work. I'm gonna pull this hand out, though. Because I want it to be a reasonably clear silhouette, you know? Also, I love how she doesn't have an actual microphone, it's just, like, paper. Or a tube? I don't even know. And then her arm also kind of confuses me at this joint, and that's not... I don't want that. That would be a tangent. Let's not do tangents. We don't need tangents. Especially with a design like this. Her body is confusing enough to look at. You don't need tangents to make it even worse. That was an abrupt end to that song. And her other hand's like a mitten. Which I think is quite cute. Especially considering, like, original ENA did have a hand. And I don't know, they gave her a mitten. You gave this one a mitten. It looks so silly. I do not remember this song. I feel like this is still off. I don't know, maybe I just have her like looking forward. Yeah, maybe that just works. I do not remember this song from the soundtrack. I do not remember it at all. So I always get so confused over how, like, this little hip of hers is supposed to work. Because in this drawing, it's not... That ain't right. I think though I kind of want it to be in a different direction. I think I need it to be more like that. Yeah. Try and match the volume. She's so weird to draw. She's very fun to draw, but it's also quite difficult for me to wrap my head around it, because obviously, like, it's very cartoony, very cartoon logic, while simultaneously, like, still requiring 3D understanding. It's just kind of, like, a little weird, you know? Just, like, obviously very Picasso, but I don't know. It makes my brain hurt. I'm like, I'm trying to find reference for this from the actual game, because this drawing I believe is just from the sketch concept art. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's a bit more helpful for me to... I thought it would probably be something like that. Going to bed? Okay, thank you. Thank you for coming. Sleep well. Sleep better than I have recently, please. What? Wait. Huh? The fuck is this? What is that shape? In game. Show me something that isn't cropped. Show me something that isn't half body, please. I'm trying to understand. Sure, we'll just pretend that's how her leg works, because I don't fucking know. It'd be nice if that image was higher res so I could fucking see what was going on. I don't want to open up TikTok. Thank you, there we go, okay. I'm confused again. Okay. Help. Help me. I don't know what's going on. What is going on? Ah! Her leg always fucking gets me, because I'm like, what is that shape? Oh, hey, Grilson. Hello. Good morning. Rare good morning. I'm probably not gonna be streaming for more than like another 45 minutes or so, because I'm getting quite hungry and I don't want to like pause the stream for like 40 minutes to cook lunch. I'm doing okay. I'm tired. I haven't uh I say I haven't slept. I have technically had a few hours of sleep. Um, because I took like a 3-hour nap. Um, like a full 10 hours ago, but you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. And I'm struggling to understand how the fuck his legs work. As per usual. Because she's kind of got some, weird polygons. You got in touch with one of your art friends again? Oh, nice! Let's go! There's a lot of friends that I'm, like, partially in touch with, but I don't really talk to anymore. Like, a lot of art friends I just, like, occasionally talk to. I don't know. I tend to... I think I'm just in, like, that part of my life where I kind of... I keep, like, a close circle, and then... that's about it. Like, I have friends outside, but... yeah, I think you mentioned that. I hope they're doing better now. That's always quite rough. I think you mentioned when you decided to give them space in the first place as well. I vaguely recall something about that. But hopefully they're doing better now. Yeah, I don't know. I still have like the contacts of some of my old friends. And some like there's one I mostly only really talk to around art fight time. Like we'll support each other. They also haven't really been online too much. Different friend from the one you fucked up with. Well, that's good. Not the fucking up with a friend. That's always rough. I've done that more than enough times. Not in a long time, at least, but that's probably because I'm mainly just keeping a close circle. I have friends outside of that, but they're not like casual conversation friends, I suppose. I think that's usually the way to do it if you're like socially awkward. It's just, yeah, keep a circle, a little circle. At least for me, it feels a bit better than, you know, trying with a whole lot of different people. I don't know. Cordial. Yes, please keep going. I don't know. I suppose it's more so I keep a lot of acquaintances. And mainly keep my close circle small. I have like one person I talk to pretty much every day. And then outside of that, I don't know. I'll send messages in the group chat, but I won't really DM people directly a lot of the time. Well, I mean like full conversations, not just like, you know, the check-in kind of thing. Nothing wrong with that. But I mean in DMs. You know? Um, so I'm not, I don't know, I feel weird about DMing people a lot of the time, you know? And not even in like a, I feel like I'm bothering them kind of way. I just feel awkward in DMs if I'm not like especially close with someone. I guess there's also my flatmate, but like they are my flatmate. You know? So I guess it's technically two people, but I think with my flatmate it's a bit different. I'm gonna do a different sketch layer. Mannequin. Social skills are okay out of 10. It's not. I don't know. I think my social skills are reasonably good. For being apparently quite obviously neurodivergent, because I've had a few conversations where they've just been like, oh, yeah, no, but no, I feel like my social skills are quite odd, because I am introverted, but I'm good at faking faking being a lot more extroverted, so I come off as quite bubbly to people, apparently. Which doesn't quite match my internal view of myself. But it's I don't know. I think it's just that I don't want to be pestered all the time. That sounds bad. No. I feel fine with talking in group chats, but sometimes I don't like a lot of people direct messaging me all the time, you know? Yeah, that's one way of putting it, I suppose. I want time to myself in my castle. I suppose that's one way of putting it. It's not even that. It's like, flatmate aside, the friend that I talk to every day is just kind of one of those people where I vibe with incredibly well. They're like my best friend. And there's someone I could literally talk all day with and not get tired. Whereas I've had it where it's like there's some people I don't think badly of, but like they'll message me and it's not that I dislike them, but I do feel bothered. Right? And that sounds kind of mean. And I don't really say anything about it, because I don't want to be mean. I will sometimes ghost though, because I'm just like, I don't really want to talk right now. Yeah. Especially when it feels quite out of nowhere. You know, sometimes I'll respond, but other times it'll be kind of like, eh. I'm like, this was not in my plans for today. There's other friends that like they can message me anytime. I won't feel bothered at all. The ones I talk to more in group chats, I suppose. But like if I'm needing to talk to them, I will talk to them primarily in the servers, like the friend servers I have. I don't know. I just get. I suppose it's just a weird boundary I have for myself. Because it's very person specific, I think. I don't know. I can't fucking type. I don't know. I suppose I'm just quite selective of who I want to spend my time with. And then in person is also, it's kind of similar. I feel like I need, I'm someone who, I do not like last minute schedule changes. Like, I have had actual complete meltdowns. This is like the most autistic sounding thing, and it probably is an autism thing. Not that I'm diagnosed, but like, I'm pretty fucking certain, because I don't think this is normal to have quite so extreme a reaction to last minute schedule changes. But like, when things get cancelled last minute that I've had planned for, that have like been in my schedule for a while, it's fine if there's a good reason and if there's like a few hours ahead of time. But I have had it where something has been scheduled, like something's been scheduled and it's being cancelled within like maybe 2 hours of when it was supposed to happen, with a reason that in my head I'm like, that's kind of stupid, I can't do anything about it, but like, I don't like that excuse. And especially when it happens a lot, because like, I think I just have a limit to my patience with that. Like, once is fine, like, but if it happens a lot, I do start getting quite upset. It's, I don't know. Because I think for me, if I'm gonna be part of a social event, I can't do it last minute. Like, my brain needs time. So like, conventions are fine. They're very exhausting, but they're fine because I know ahead of time, by like months, to prep for that. Usually like, I'll know by at least a month ahead, sometimes longer. Depends on the event. Usually months ahead of time. Like, there's events I have scheduled for like September. You know, like, plenty of time for me to prepare. Big events, cool. That's fine. But it's, I don't know, it's cancellations that usually, because I'll be so prepared, sometimes excited, depends on what it is, but like, I will mentally prepare myself for that specific thing. And if I don't have prior warning, like, with enough time, like, I have had meltdowns because of that in the past. Like, really, really bad meltdowns. Which never feels great. And I feel like I become quite mean when it happens. And it's not that I'm trying to be mean, but like, because I don't like hiding when something is seriously upsetting me. You know? But like, I have had it where I've been treated poorly because of that before. And like, they've apologized and realized why I was getting upset like that since. But, you know, I do worry that I come across quite badly when I'm just trying to, like, express, like, hey, can you not do that? Because this actually, like, hurts me. Like, it really, really stresses me out. I suppose stress out isn't the word, but like, it's not a reaction I can help, you know? I don't know, it's quite odd, I suppose. Because it's not within The normal way you're supposed to react to that. But I'm fine if there's enough. If there's enough time, or like, if I'm warned like a week ahead of time, like, hey, like I'm gonna like soft schedule this, but it might get cancelled, or it'll probably get cancelled, and then it gets cancelled. That's fine, because like I had the warning that it might not go ahead. If it's like several hours before that it gets cancelled without warning, it's like, okay, like, that sucks, but that's fine. Like, I have enough time to figure out what the hell I'm doing the rest of my day. I have, however, had it where, like, a D&D session has gotten cancelled an hour after it was supposed to start. And that's when I get, like, genuinely, tangibly upset. And, like, I will get, like, actually pissed off. And I will make it known that I'm pissed off and upset. Because to a certain degree, you know, if it's a fucking emergency, that's fine. That's one thing. If you know ahead of time that you're not going to be able to run, just fucking say that. Please. That's why I make 2 calls per roll, one the day before and one an hour before. Yeah. No, that's like perfect. I mean, I generally prefer more than an hour before, but like, if there's a call the day before, then it's like, okay, cool. You know, it's very situational. I have had it where I have like forcefully just ended a game because the scheduling was so fucking whack that I was like, no, like, I'm not fucking doing this. We're not doing this. Like, if you can't commit, just don't commit to something you can't commit to. What? I don't know. I have a very short fuse when it comes to that, I think. Just in particular, scheduling is just something I... Do not fuck with me on scheduling. Do not. I know that I've kicked out a player because they kept overestimating how able they were to play. Yeah, no, I've seen that happen. In this case, it was the GM! It was the fucking DM of the game. No, actually, it was GM. Because it wasn't D&D. This was for a Warhammer game. It was like, when it's the GM fucking doing that, like, oof. It does upset me. It's like, I don't... Because a lot of it was also because... Part of the reason things kept getting cancelled is because people didn't know there was a game happening. So he just didn't say anything. And we were having to, like, message him to be like, are we playing today? And then he'd go, yeah. And then people would be like, oh, I didn't know there was a game. I have something else going on. I can't make it. And it was just like, oh, okay, well, too many people have canceled, so we can't play. It was like, sake, people wouldn't keep canceling if you let us know when the game was happening. You actually communicated. And in that case, it was a mental health issue on the GM's part. That didn't make it better. So I did forcefully end that game, because, like, I'm not fucking doing that. Like, I'm not doing this shit. Because I was, like, I was putting aside other things I wanted to do for this game that was never fucking running. This was over the course of, like, 3 months. Like, 3 months we had 2 sessions. Because it just kept getting cancelled. I was like, no, we're not fucking doing that. Like, fuck off. It's one thing if you have a game where you know, like, sessions are going to be sparse because of scheduling conflicts. That's fine. But it was in this case, it was like genuinely just yeah, no, it was way too much. And like other people were agreeing with me that it was way too fucking much. And that was alongside like other issues I had with that person at the time. Not getting into that, but it was like, you know, my current game, like we do have to reschedule a lot, but that's because the DM and two other players were students. Like fourth year, well, the DM was a fourth year student. So a lot of the time it was just because there was like due dates. It was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. And we'd usually have warning of like, oh, we're probably not gonna run. Or if there was, because he was also the president of the society, um, there would be like major events over the weekend. And, you know, it'd be like, I am too tired to run a game. And it'd be like, yeah, I saw that coming. Fair enough. You know, like there's at least enough warning that it doesn't bother me too much. You know? Like I wish we could play, but like I get it. That's fair. This game, it was like the final nail in the coffin for me was the instance of like the DM got sick and didn't bother to tell us, so we were in call for an hour before he cancelled. And I was just like, dude, it's your own game. If you that was after like 2 previous weeks of no showing, like the DM no showing as well. I was just like, that's not excusable to me. Like, you literally just say, like, I'm sick, I can't run. Okay, fine, fair enough. But no, it's just silence. Um, I I think if I didn't have limited patience on that front, I would probably go genuinely insane. um, the game I had last year also, the scheduling was quite whack, because the DM was a master's student, so we were already on like a bi-weekly schedule for that one, and games would get cancelled not super last minute. It was always with enough time where it was like I hadn't left yet. Meanwhile, I should stop using this laptop to render video, but I'm not sure what alternatives I have at the moment. I don't know. That's difficult. So if you don't have a PC or anything, unless you can rent a render farm, like I don't, you might have to just deal with it. I'm afraid. Where the fuck in this game does this song play? What the hell? Just dealing with it. It's just a little bit worrying seeing the thing not finish overnight, especially when I want it to go up tomorrow. Ugh. That's not great. How long is it? Or is it just really acting up? So stream VODs are around 2 hours, which is probably a big factor. Yeah, 2 hours would do it. 2 hours would definitely do it. Unfortunately, rendering times can be a bit long even for shorter videos. It is very dependent on your specs, which if you're running on a laptop probably aren't the best. Yay, complicated technology. Don't want there to be a tangent there. I just kinda... If you're wondering why I'm drawing this a little weird, it's because it's for an acrylic standee design. Which I'll also need to design the base. But yippee! I haven't made an acrylic standee before, so I don't really know what to expect. But it's one-on-one, so I'll probably ask them their thoughts on it. No roundness, only line. The fuck is this sound? What the hell? Okay, give me a little extra space here. I don't know what standard sizes for acrylic standees are either. This is gonna be kind of a pain to figure out here. This is such a weird sound. What the hell is this sound? What the hell? Possibly been playing Sonic fan games, the kart racer gets way too intense sometimes. Oh. Why does it get... Is there any particular reason it gets too intense? That's way too close. That's way too repetitive for me. That's gonna drive me nuts. I know it's... Okay, it's the alleyway. That's why. It's like, Jesus Christ, that's gonna drive me insane! Mechanically down / difference in the difficulties is noticeable. Oop. Well. Noticeable difficulty changes are nice, I think. I like when you can kind of tell the difference. Like, yeah. What was the ending? Like, aesthetically. Like, I kind of felt like I had to relearn the game entirely. I see. And I got jump scared by the Emerald stage. Oh. Oop. That's not the parts that I want. You fall off the stage or take too- Oh, essentially what it is chasing the emerald and trying to destroy its casing. You fall off the stage or take too long and you have to start over. Oh, good. Great. I think it took me like 5 tries to actually make it. I mean, could be worse, to be fair. Like once I'm done with the sketch, I'm gonna end stream so I can go make some lunch. I might stream again later. I wouldn't count on it, but I might. Just because I do need to stay awake. Um, but we'll see. I'm trying to. I am trying. Unfortunately, I'm bad at it. Self-care? Do I have other people to do that? No, not really. It's just genuinely not a skill I have. No. It's more of I am a chronic overworker. And it upsets some of my friends because I don't know how to take a break. Because unfortunately, my hobby kind of is my work as it stands right now. I want to give the base like a bit of a 3D. Fake 3D look, you know? Chronic underworker. I feel like that's more people than not, to be fair. I just have issues. God, I do remember when I was, around this time last year. Oh my god, I haven't saved this at all. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Oh, we all have issues. That we do. I remember, around this time last year. No, it was like start of July last year. I had a meeting with my Universal Credit casework at the time. And I had a lot of issues that week. That was by far like the worst week of my entire life. Like no contest. I had told my caseworker about what was going on because I wanted it to be, you know, noted that things were not all right, and that might cause some issues that they would need to know about. And she was asking like, "Oh, how are you coping? Like, how are you doing?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I mean, like I've been making a lot of new merch, designing a lot of things, um, like to take my mind off things." She's like, "No, no, no, outside, not work. How are you doing?" I was like, "I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm just here. It's like stop fucking working. It's not the solution here. It's like, I don't, it is to me. My working is my hobby. That's how I cope. Which is a pretty bad cycle, actually. It's not great. It still stands. I was just like, I don't. What do you want me to tell you? Drawing is my hobby, and when it's also my work, that means I just end up overworking. I don't. That's even when it's not drawing based. Like when I've had, um, back in high school when I was struggling a lot, my solution was just, oh, I'll just fill up my schedule with, um, I'll I'll do my part-time job after school on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and then on Wednesday I will go to a life drawing class and like immediately after school, and then on Friday I will go to therapy immediately after school. And then I basically suffocated myself with that because that's just I when I'm stressed out, all I want to do is other just things. I just want to do things. And so I end up like suffocating myself with overwork. And then it doesn't feel bad until suddenly it's really bad. And my friends have to be like, fucking stop. Take a day off. It's like a genuine issue. My friend actually got quite mad at me recently because I had like I had 4 events in a row. They were like 2 weeks apart, and then one that was 3 weeks after the last one. And so I was like doing a lot of stuff and things, and I messaged my friend and like, oh, would it be cool if I do like this kind of merch thing? And they're like, okay, that's a cool idea, but it's like 3 a.m. for you, and you need to fucking stop working. Because you're going and you're driving yourself nuts. You need to stop. It's such an issue. Like, cause I just like doing things. I don't like turning my brain off. I like it being on all the time. Full time. Full time on. Always. Always do thing. Keep doing thing forever. Exactly. What do you mean stop? I like doing things. But like I do get quite overwhelmed and I start like having panic attacks over stupid shit. Because it gets to be too much. So it's like an unfortunate loop. Because I feel the need to do things all the time. Anyway. Um, yeah. That's the sketch done, methinks. And I should probably go eat lunch. Eat lunch. Yum. Ramen. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll wait for that ad to end, though. Yippee! We've done things. Beep, 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 beep. I'll just let the ad break in before I actually go off. What the fuck? Okay, interesting. OST. Sorry, I was just browsing Twitter while waiting for the ad break to end. I think I hypnotized myself for a moment there. I kind of zoned the fuck out. I'm very tired. Anyway, thank you for coming. If you came for a little bit or a lot of it, either way, I appreciate it. What the fuck is this sound? Shut up. Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Thanks. Bye-bye. I might stream later. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Bye-bye.